pretty far out. I'm just doesn't spring.
Yeah, we're talking that, Steve. It seems like you'll have a hard time depressing it from where it is, just because it's in a tight spot.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it does move. You could push it with a PGT. Where it sprung out. All right, so I think I'm complete here. I can install the scoop.
All right, sorry about that, Steve. We can confirm that that is a good bolt, so you can stow your PGT, and then we'll have you install that scoop near C12.
Okay. PGT's installed, or stowed.
Copy.
Going on, 45s.
And that was a good release on C12.
I got a good pull tech. It's locked. Reading room ret from the PGT.
Stephen Bowen is now going to stow the Prescript 2 and install the scoop on the root beam micro square near the C12 bolt.
That's complete. The scoop and long duration tie-down tether is now installed. And I'm going to head over to 11.
Copy. Once you're there, I'll take a glove inspection and HAP check, and we'll coordinate with Sultan and Frank.
All right, sounds good. Actually, go get the other scoop and have it ready, all right?
Affirm.
Sounds good, Steve. We'll pick up the scoop. Sultan and Frank, I'm ready for that GCA. If grounded, go.
Woody. We copy, and again, it's going to be a GCA to a published position. We're expecting 1 meter body end.
Go.
And Houston is ready. You can proceed.
Right, starting motion in body end direction.
Steve, watch your bag again. Good motion, Sultan.
Copy, good motion.
Again, you can see Woody Hoberg is on the move. He's working with Sultan Al-Ayati, UAE astronaut inside the International Space Station. He's moving towards that FSE, where Stephen Bowen has now released those C-bolts that will allow them to move and relocate the IROSA to the 1B power channel.
Copy, continue.
Okay, no more X.
Ramping out. And Woody, that was exactly 1 meter station, our body end.
Okay, Sultan, that's perfect. Could I also have 20 centimeters body down?
We copy 20 centimeters body down, starting motion.
Good motion.
Good motion, 10 to go. And Woody, that is 20 centimeters body down.
Okay, GCA complete.
GCA complete, and brakes are coming on. Brakes are on, Woody, and we'll go for tethering.
I've got a ret on the scoop. My right hand. Honey, I've got some checks to read you when you'd like.
Copy, standby 1, Woody.
Okay. Hey, Steve. Yeah. Your safety tether is around your left leg. Around my left leg only? Yep. Okay. If you roll toward me, I can probably fix it if you'd like. All right, I can do that. Yep, that's a good direction. That's really nice. Okay, hang on. Stay right here for a minute. I will. Okay, it's looking good. Thank you. Absolutely. That explains a couple things.
All right, we have, Steve, you've retrieved that scoop, is that correct?
I have the scoop on me. I've got a good glove and good hat check. And I'm ready to set up for C11.
Copy, dry hat and good gloves, and we concur that's your next step. You can position for C11. At this point, caution and warnings for both of you. Prior to releasing IROSA, ensure the FSC is not moving. Steve, remain still during IROSA release. Don't put your fingers in.
And we're seeing a helmet cam view from helmet cam number 20 that's being worn by Stephen Bowen.
Copy. Copy.
Woody, we have 16 minutes until installation. Ensure your cooling, visor, and glove heaters are set.
Visor down to CV4, glove heaters on. And my heels are secure in the boot plate. Ingress A, tools and tethers all clear.
Copy, check gauntlets down.
Gauntlets are down.
Let's do a buddy check of each other's helmets for any signs of water.
I have a great view into Steve's helmet, and I see no signs of water. Put your visor down. I can't see into yours anymore. Yeah, okay, hang on. There you go, Steve. Yeah, I don't see any signs of water. Okay. All right. At the end of the EVA when you take your visor off.
All right, copy. Those are good checks for everybody. So Woody, maintain control of IROSA while Steve releases this final bolt, and give Steve the go. When you're ready, I have settings.
I have IROSA. I am waiting on settings.
Bravo 3, counter 3, release C11 fully. This will be an additional 24 to 26 turns.
Bravo 3, counter 3, additional 24 to 27 turns and work.
Good work.
And you just heard a nominal buddy check as the duo moved on. We hear Stephen Bowen is going to be releasing the final portion of that C11 bolt. Again, once this is released, Woody Hoberg and Steve Bowen will be releasing and lowering the IROSA, preparing it to relocate it to the 1B power channel.
All right, that was 27 turns. Nice. Exactly. Good, I'm out of count.
Copy, 27 turns, C11 release.
I saw some movement there. Do you think it's released? Yeah, it definitely feels. I'm trying to keep it on the pins this time, but I can tell it's released. All right, let me get a scoop in there. Sounds good.
Good words.
And that final bolt has been released.
All right. Is it on? It's the lock. Yeah, it's working. It's sprinkling so much because it's so loose. All right, I got a good lock on it. I'm going to remove my rat.
Copy.
Sounds good. And I am clear. Okay, I have IROSA. All right, I'm going to translate to the other end. Sounds good, Steve.
Affirm, Steve, we need you at Station Charlie.
Okay, I'm at Station Charlie with a good view.
Copy. With that, Woody, if you've not already done so, you can slide iRosa away from you to release it from the FSE pin slot interface.
Complete.
Steve, you can work with Sultan and Frank to maneuver iRosa clear of that grapple tower.
Okay, Sultan and Frank, I am ready for you to take iRosa to the back-off position. I will give you clearance to the grapple tower. Yeah.
And we copy that, Steve. We are ready for the maneuver to the iRosa removal position. And for you guys, it's going to be a body down for Woody, expecting 4.5 meters.
Concur, ready.
All right, start in motion, body down.
Good motion.
Copy, good motion.
That's a good motion.
Copy and continuing.
Good clearance to the tower, continue.
Copy, continuing.
Clear of POA. Clearance to the tower. Your bias toward the POA.
Copy.
See it.
And we currently have a great view where NASA astronaut Woody Hoberg has a hold of the iRosa. It has been successfully removed from that FSE, that flight support equipment.
Copy, clear of the pen, motion continues.
Houston copies that we are clear of the grapple tower, including the pin. This is now GCA to a published position. I'm resuming comm with Steve. Steve, your next step is to perform a socket swap.
All right, socket swap to the 2-inch fixed 5/8, correct?
Affirm, we'll stow the 5/8 12-inch on the socket caddy and put that 2-inch, like you say, on your PGT.
All right, that's good work.
One meter to go.
Continue.
Copy, continue.
And again, if you're just joining us, we're doing live coverage of the 265th spacewalk. This spacewalk is primary goals is to install the iRosa. We currently see NASA astronaut Woody Hoberg holding the iRosa in hand as he's attached to the end of the Canadarm2.
Full test, 12-inch to the socket caddy.
Copy.
Good pull test, 2 inch to the PGT.
Copy. Good pull test on the 2 inch on your PGT. You can stow your PGT.
And while we have NASA astronaut Woody Hoberg holding the IROSA, Stephen Bowen, NASA astronaut, is currently working to do a socket swap. He's still working at that FSE, or that flight support equipment pad. After a successful socket swap, he's going to stow that pistol grip tool, or that space drill. He's going to put it away in his crew lock bag. And then the duo are going to start trying to relocate that IROSA.
Copy. We will have you clean up crew lock bag T. That means stowing the socket caddy and all external rets, stowing them internally, and then you can button it up with the doors facing the FSE.
All right, that's in work.
And Woody, we're ready for the IROSA, your join all cast.
Okay, Sultan, I'm ready to yaw.
Okay, remember to yaw IROSA right in 3, 2, 1. Starting motion.
Good motion.
Copy, good motion.
Okay, I have only a adjustable on the outside of crew lock bag T.
Copy, Steve. That's a good config.
All right. I have it facing into the tower, so that should be good.
Looks good to us.
Check, make sure my tether's still going where I think it should. All right, I think I'm going to translate off and go pick up Woody's tether. Is that correct?
Affirm. You'll be translating to the port CETA cart. We'll have you retrieve your green hook first and then retrieve Woody's.
Understand. My green hook first.
Good words.
Woody, we're in position hold now for the second journal cast. It's a handoff intermediate 1, and we're expecting 3.5 minutes, yes.
Copy, Sultan, ready. All right, green hook, red reel, get close, side lock. Go to pick up Woody's tether.
Good config and affirm. Steve, Woody's tether is on the Nader cedar rail at mile marker 6210.
6210, heading there. Thank you.
And for both of you, we are approximately 1 hour into this EVA. Total EVA time's looking like 7 hours and 30 minutes, with the limiting consumable being Woody's battery. You are 30 minutes up on the timeline. Great job.
Copy. Thank you, James. Appreciate the update.
Woody, we are ready for the maneuver to the handoff intermediate position. And just a reminder, this motion will take you body in and then followed by body right.
Copy, Sultan. Thank you. I'm go.
Right, then starting motion. In 3, 2, 1. Starting motion.
Good motion.
Very good motion.
Steve, we see you at Woody's green hook. We recommend that you stow this on your red reel.
Stowing on my right waist ring.
We have Steve and Woody. We currently see NASA astronauts Steve Bowen and Woody Hoberg have released the IROSA out of the FSC, or that flight support equipment, and Woody Hoberg is currently in movement toward that starboard truss S6, where he will meet up with Stephen Bowen, where they will install that IROSA for that 1B power channel upgrade.
Right, I have Woody's green hook, my right waist tether, and I'm watching as it turns back.
Currently seeing a helmet come through from Stephen Bowen, who is also starting his translation over to that S6 or starboard truss.
Seems to be following me.
Copy. Confirm the reel is unlocked.
And Woody's reel is unlocked. Actually, my reel is unlocked. Woody's is. Mine is unlocked, but it's not pending. Hold on.
Copy.
It's not reeling. That's what I'm seeing. All right, so sure, I'm down, he's up. All right, ready to translate.
Copy. You'll be translating outboard. We need to check that your gauntlets are down.
All right, gauntlets on both sides are down.
Copy. Ensure tethers don't cross, and you're headed to S5 to drop Woody's green hook. I'll have a handrail for you when ready.
All right, let me get on my way out there.
And Woody, your next. And Woody, your next motion is going to be the IROSA roll journal cast. We're expecting 2 minutes.
Sounds great, Sultan, ready. All right, crossing the surge, gauntlets are down.
Copy, Steve.
And Woody, we are ready. And just a reminder to roll IROSA left.
Copy, roll left. Your go.
3, then starting motion in 3, 2, 1. Motion start.
Good motion.
Copy, good motion.
Currently seeing live views outside the International Space Station during the 265th spacewalk. NASA astronauts Woody Hoberg and Stephen Bowen have the IROSA in hand and are in translation to the S6 or starboard truss 6 location for that 1B power channel to install the IROSA.
Usually it's my tether that hangs me up. This time it's Woody's.
We have Woody Hoberg at the end of the Canadarm2. He's locked in with that articulating portable foot restraint. And we see Stephen Bowen translating or moving towards that same area. Again, that work site will be the 6S truss. That's that starboard 6 truss where they'll be working to install that IROSA for a 1B power channel upgrade.
"20 seconds to a short handover."
Copy. All right, I have Woody's green hook.
We are ready for the handover intermediate to join our cast, and we're expecting 4 minutes.
Copy, Sultan, I'm ready.
Houston's back with you.
This motion is going to take you body in and then body up.
That looks right to me. I'm ready, Sultan.
Right, then starting motion in 3, 2, 1. Motion start.
Okay, Jenny, I'm trying to figure out which angle I'm going to. 2127, is that correct?
Affirm, and we have you have Woody's green hook down on 2140. I just need to check that his green reel is unlocked.
I do. And the green reel was unlocked. That is correct.
Okay, then Affirm, you are headed to 2127 to place your green hook.
All right, getting my green hook ready to install on 2127.
Just over an hour and 5 minutes into today's spacewalk, NASA astronauts Woody Hoberg and Stephen Bowen are currently heading to their next work site after releasing the IROSA from the FSE, or that flight support equipment.
Okay, close slider locked.
Copy.
All right, and I will continue my translation.
Stephen Bowen is translating, and we have Woody Hoberg, who will be waiting to hand off that IROSA over to Stephen Bowen. The duo will be doing a leapfrog maneuver passing the IROSA off until they get to that starboard 6 truss area for that 1B power upgrade. Again, this is happening because the robotic arm does not reach all the way over to the starboard 6 truss.
008, I remember that handrail.
Affirm, you'll likely be poor man fair leading your tether around it to keep your tether stowed around the perimeter.
I understand that's one of the overhangs.
The new solar array, which was delivered to the space station on a commercial resupply service mission, or CRS-28, on June 5th, will ultimately increase the station's available power by 30%. This will be the 6th IROSA, or 3rd pair, to be completed today.
Fair lead, 2008. All right, now I head across here. I'm at the cable bag. Correct, Jenny?
Affirm, Steve.
All right. I'm at the width. I'm looking at 12. Papa, Papa. Foxtrot. And looks like 8.
Those are good settings.
All right.
Steve, when you're ready, you can ingress the APFR, and I have some checks for you.
All right, let me get comfortable here.
And our next motion is going to be the IROSA handoff back of journal CAS, and we are expecting 2 minutes.
I'm ready, Sultan.
And Woody, we are ready, and just a reminder, this is going to be body right motion.
Concur, Sultan, ready.
The motion in 3, 2, 1.
Good motion.
We copy, good motion.
And we see Woody Hoberg in motion at the end of the Canada Arm 2. He's been flown from the inside of the International Space Station by UAE astronaut Sultan Anayati. And again, Woody Hoberg is being brought over to meet where Stephen Boeing is currently stationed. He's going to hand off that IROSA to Stephen Boeing.
Steve, can you see IROSA? I can. Good clearance. I'm just trying to get my foot in. Having some difficulty. Just let me know if we need to pause. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Okay.
And we are in position hold.
Copy, Sultan. I'm having some difficulty getting into my APFR today.
Copy, Steve. Take your time for everyone's awareness. We just need our checks once you're in the APFR, Steve, so we will hold on the final manual maneuver for the handoff.
Watch your right foot. I'm not sure if it kicked the roll, Steve. And I'll go check. Or I guess that's left. Yeah, let's not make that mistake later, okay? Yep. Still looks like 8. Great. And Foxtrot. Okay. Let's try this again, see what I'm doing wrong. Take your time.
And we're currently getting a helmet cam view from Woody Hoberg, EV1. Again, we see him with the IROSA in hand. He is preparing to pass that off to Stephen Bowen. And we see the feet of Stephen Bowen as he is going into his articulating portable foot restraint. And we have switched views. And now have the helmet cam of Stephen Bowen looking out as he sees Woody Hoberg holding the IROSA. Again, we tell that that's Woody Hoberg by the red stripes on his suit.
Copy that you're in the APFR, Steve. Well done. Our checks are to ensure your cooling, visor, and glove heaters are set. We have 45 minutes until eclipse.
All right. My cooling visor and glove heaters are set. Good hat, a dry hat, and a good glove inspection. One smudge on the RTD. Okay.
Copy. Let's ensure your gauntlets are down.
Gauntlets are down on EV2.
Tools and tethers are clear, and your ingress aid is clear.
Tools and tethers are clear. Ingress aid is clear.
Copy.
You just punch your bag to the left a little. Yep. Yeah. Good point. Good call. Looks good. Thank you. Let me roll that in a little bit. Yep.
We copy good checks. And finally...
That's good. How's that look, Woody? What is great, Steve?
Finally, Steve, ensure your heels are secure in the APFR.
My heels are secure in the APFR. It definitely feels different without a BSI.
All right, good to know. We copy all. When you are ready, you both can give Sultan and Frank a go to the published handoff position. Your first step will be to perform a RET swap. So, Steve, you'll be attaching a RET to the IROSA root beam handrail.
Over to you for GCA. Ready for GCA.
And we are ready, guys, for the GCA to the published IROSA handoff position. We're expecting 75 centimeters body in from Woody's perspective.
Sultan, that sounds perfect. I'm ready for GCA.
Start in motion in 3, 2, 1.
Good motion. I see good motion.
Good motion. Continuing.
Continue.
Again, you're seeing a helmet cam view from NASA astronaut Stephen Bowen. We see those IROSAs getting closer to him. Again, once given the go, we're going to see NASA astronaut Woody Hoberg hand off the IROSA to Stephen Bowen.
Yeah, and a RET to the handrail. Continue.
Copy, continue. 20 to go.
Stop motion.
Just stop.
All right, let me stabilize this out, Woody. You got it, Steve. I have the iROSA. Okay, you have the iROSA. Let me know when you want me to disconnect my ret. My ret is attached. I can see it. It looks good. Ready for you to detach your ret.
Steve and Woody, can we call that GCA complete?
GCA complete.
Stephen Bowen now has that iROSA in hand, and Woody Hoberg is going to be detaching his retractable. He's going to be retracting his equipment tether from that iROSA.
And Houston copies all. Copy a good ret swap. We concur. Next is to get to the APFR egress position.
And we now have a view from Woody Hoberg's helmet cam, that HECA high definition cam, where he is now looking over at NASA astronaut Stephen Bowen as he now has the iROSA in hand. And I see Woody with a camera in hand, ready to take a couple photos.
And brakes off. And when you're ready, Woody.
I'm ready, so on.
Right, so this is going to be body out, just reverse the motion that we did, which is 60 centimeters.
That sounds great.
And starting motion.
Motion.
Good motion. Ramping out.
Copy.
And next is going to be the egress back of joint OCAS. We're expecting 1.5 minutes.
I'm ready.
And Woody, we're ready when you are.
Ready.
Starting motion. Command send, starting motion.
Motion.
Target motion.
Now 1 hour and 19 minutes into today's spacewalk. We have a few milestones to recap. The duo exited the hatch with the official start time of today's EVA at 7:42 a.m. Central Time. Duo then went over, translated by the Canadarm2. Woody Hoberg met Stephen Bowen over at the FSE, where they released the iROSA from the pallet that held it. The duo then translated over into the furthest point where the Canadarm could reach. Woody Hoberg has just handed off the iROSA to Stephen Bowen. This will continue a leapfrog maneuver where the duo hands off the iROSA to each other, moving it down the S6 truss to the installation location.
All right, Woody, we are ready for your go for GTA to a published APFR egress position. We're expecting 1 meter body in.
That sounds perfect. Sultan, your go.
Copy, starting motion.
Good motion.
Copy, good motion.
And again, you're seeing helmet cam views from Woody Hoberg, again attached to the end effector of the Canada Arm 2, where he has situated himself on an articulating portable foot restraint. He is being moved by Sultan Anayati, who's inside the International Space Station.
Right, initiate complete, and brakes are coming on.
Copy, brakes on. Egressing.
And brakes on. You are go for APFR egress.
Copy, go. Thanks, Sultan.
Houston copies.
Just moved into position and given the go, Woody Hoberg will egress that APFR, that articulating portable foot restraint.
Maneuver. Almost there. It's clear.
Woody, we need you to stow the APFR ingress aid to the boot plate and then GCA if you need to perform your tether swap.
Yeah, I copy that, James. Get the ingress aid in just a moment, so that's all right.
Affirm. Shorthand over.
Copy.
And if you're just joining us, we had a brief handover between satellites, but you're watching the 265th
Houston fax.
spacewalk for ISS upgrades, maintenance, and assembly. In the middle of your screen, you see EV1 designated with red stripes. That's NASA astronaut Woody Hoberg. He just egressed the articulating portable foot restraint that's on the end of the Canadarm2. He'll be meeting up with NASA astronaut Stephen Bowen, who currently has the IROSA. Again, the duo will be passing off the IROSA from each other to the other until they reach the S6 or starboard 6 truss, where they'll be working to install the IROSA today.
Everybody gets out of your tether config call. We break that. Yep, I've got my green hook down, gate closed, locked on lock. Correction, gate closed, locked, black on black to my red reel. Picking up my yellow hook.
Houston's following along.
Yellow hook, gate closed, locked, black on black to green reel, both reels unlocked.
Good.
That completes a good tethered path.
Good config.
Thanks, James.
We need that ingress aid stowed to the boot plate, and then you'll be putting your green hook back on handrail 2140.
Yep, copy. All right, 2140, correct?
Affirm.
Copy. Thank you, James. Green hook's down. Green rail's unlocked.
Copy. Good config. Woody, you can give Frank and Sultan a go to the truss back off.
All right, Frank, Sultan, you guys are go for truss back off. Thanks for all your great flying today.
And we copy Woody. Great job. Brakes are coming off.
Happy brakes off.
Woody, you'll translate to Steve's boot plate. Use caution next to the radiator. It will be on your right once you're at the APFR.
Thanks, James. Let me get eyes on it. Okay, yep, I see it.
After reconfiguring some tethers, Woody Hoberg is now attached back to the International Space Station and begin translating to Stephen Bowen. He gave the AOK for Sultan Adiyati, who's controlling the Canadarm, to from inside the International Space Station to do a back-off maneuver.
Woody, we see you at the APFR. Caution, during this rotation, keep IROSA clear of the S6 radiator.
Copy, James. Thanks. AB2, copy. Feels nice and smooth. Beautiful. All right, we're going.
Currently with a helmet cam view from Woody Hoberg, we see Stephen Bowen in that articulating portable foot restraint where he's been manually turned by Woody Hoberg.
All right, very nice.
Again, with the IROSA in hand, the duo will do a leapfrog maneuver. Once Stephen Bowen is in place, Woody will translate to the right location and take control of the IROSA. And the duo will do this a few times as the IROSA and the crew head towards the starboard 6 or S6 truss, where they'll be installing the IROSA for the 1B power channel upgrade.
You getting close? Should be pretty close. Yeah, Steve, that's a yaw of 3. To me, that looks good compared to a yaw of 2. I'll take it. It looks good. Looks like you'll have room over there. Yeah, okay. Great, you're back locked in. Thank you. Yep.
All right, Houston copies. We are
Woody, the arm will be in motion soon.
We copy. We are at a yaw of 3. Woody, we need you to ensure that Steve's safety tether is clear for his eventual APFR egress, and we also need you to poor man's fair lead your tether such that it's under the APFR, so on the base handrail.
All right, yep, Steve's tether is looking great. It's headed directly station aft. Perfect. And my tether will be zenith of that and fair led under the APFR.
Copy.
Like Jenny said.
Great job, both of you. Woody, translate outboard. We want you at the at handrail 2060, and you will be placing a rich man's fair lead on the mod kit right lower strut handrail or on S6. We just need it to be clear of the APFR.
Okay, 2060 for the fair lead or on the mod kit.
Affirm. And this is a rich man's fair lead.
Okay, thanks.
Stephen, Woody, arm will be in motion, sir.
Thanks, Sultan. Thanks, Sultan. Jenny, just confirm 2060 is acceptable for the fair lead.
Affirm. S6 2060 is acceptable.
Thank you.
For both of your awareness, you are still doing great on the timeline. We're about 20 minutes away from a eclipse. That is not our working eclipse, so we are not Russian.
Copy. Thanks, Dams. All right, fair lead's down on 2060.
Copy. Fair lead 2060. You'll next want to verify your APFR settings.
Yep, I see a clocking 6, Fox. I see Echo. I believe we want Foxtrot.
Affirm. It should be Fox.
Okay, moving to Fox. Roll of Fox set. And the yaw is 2.
Good settings. You can ingress the APFR.
Happy, thanks, Jenny. Thank you, Steve. You know if you need more room at your head. Should be good.
After translating to the forward edge of the S6 truss, Woody Hoberg is now ingressing a different APFR. Well, he will then take control of the IROSA from Stephen Bowen. Prior to taking control of the IROSA, they will do another HAP and gauntlet check. Again, that HAP is that helmet absorption pad, and gauntlets are those coverings on their arms, their suits where it covers their arm plate and where their hands attach.
For your checks, we need your cooling, visor, and glove heaters set. We have 21 minutes of insulation.
All right, Jenny, I'm still at a TCV of 4, visor down, glove heaters on, and gauntlets are down.
Copy. Ensure tools and tethers are clear and your ingress 8 is clear.
Tools and tethers are clear. Tethers heading back down to the fair lead. Ingress 8 is clear.
Copy. Ensure heels secure in the APFR.
Heels are secure.
All right, we see you have a RET on the scoop in your right hand. We also need one on the long duration tie down tether.
Can work. All right, I got 2 RETs down, 1 each side.
All right, copy.
Steve, I have IROSA. You have IROSA. I'm going to take my RET, connect it to the adjustable, and then remove the ball studs. Sounds great.
Good word, Steve.
And you just heard confirmation from NASA astronaut Woody Hoberg. He has now taken control over the IROSA from Stephen Bowen.
Feels great. I've got it. Yep. Copy. One off. Copy. What's the other one? Okay. Yeah, off and clear. Looks great. I've got it. All right. Let me.
Copy all. Steve, egress the APFR.
This thing works.
Steve Bowen will now reposition himself. He will egress his APFR, meaning he will get out of it. He will then translate over to Woody and perform the same task that Woody did to him previously. And they will hand off the IROSA one more time before they reach the S6 truss or the work site where they will be installing the IROSA today.
Just make sure my tethers are clearing. Your safety tether looks great on the right side, Steve. Thank you. So what I was looking for, make up these in a good position. In 1 second to get these stowed here, Woody, and I'll be on my way. Take your time. And Jenny, I actually have them to a handrail. I have them to handrail number 2034.
Copy, Steve.
And I'm releasing my reps. And I'm translating over to Woody.
Good words.
To your right. Yep. Say that again? Woody, what was that? I wasn't sure if you were going down to follow your safety tether or just coming direct. Nope, coming direct. Okay, copy.
Houston concurs. Steve's headed out to you directly, Woody, and then he will come back inboard and go around the other side of S6 later on.
Got it. Hello, Steve. Hello. Just let me get in a good position to do this. Okay. Gonna get my feet above the radiator. I'm gonna swing it all the way around. I see that. So it went in front of my body, I hope, or did I put my tether behind me? Your safety tether is in front of you on the left side. It is in front of me, so it's in front of my body. Yes. Okay. That's what I wanted. Yep. It's just hard to see with the BRT. Yep, I see that. There it goes. Nice. Ah, I agree with you. That's what I wanted. All right, I'm at T060. Let me get stable. Okay.
And you have a view on your screen. In the middle, you see the Canadarm2. Below that, you see the two astronauts. EV1, designated by the red stripe, is NASA astronaut Woody Hoberg. And right below him, or above on your screen, is going to be Stephen Bowen, NASA astronaut. He is at Woody's APFR, or Articulating Portable Foot Restraint. He's going to turn Woody to the right, and he's going to line up that IROSA in Woody's hands with the mounting bracket.
We're currently at 2. And Jenny, I'm going to 6. Is that correct?
Good words.
Sounds right. And Ah is on your right. Yep. O is on your left. Verifying that. Concur. All right, and I'm ready. 3, 2, going right. Want to start? 3, 2, 1, start. Got good motion.
And we're currently seeing a helmet cam view from Stephen Bowen, and he is turning that portable foot restraint with Woody Hoberg attached. IROSA in hand, turning to the right. The IROSA will be lined up with.
Good. More to go. House position. That's 6. How's that look? Let's see, looking. Did we... So I'm pretty far from the mounting bracket right now. Right? It looks like the right angle in yaw. I think we need to roll to my right. I agree. So we're currently Echo. You want to go to Foxtrot. Okay, yeah, I don't know how we got back to Echo, but that sounds great. I am starting that motion, and I'm ready. There it goes. Great. Oh, hold on. Can you get more stable for that? Beautiful. When you think you're there. We're in the zone now. All right, it looks like it's locked in Foxtrot, but sorry we made that mistake before. All right, how stable do you feel? Well, I still feel a little bit far from the mounting bracket. You want to go to golf? I wonder if we should go to golf. Can you do that? Can we try that? Is that all right?
And Houston's following. We're okay with going to golf.
Okay, go to golf. All right, there it goes. Nice. And keep coming. Almost to golf. You're right in between Foxtrot and golf. Great. Still right in between. Hold on. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Still got to go right a little bit. Hang on. Right. Hang on. You're back to Foxtrot. Gotcha. Okay, let's try going to golf again. Okay, here comes golf. Let me go to golf. Are we there? No, not yet. Okay. A hard time getting the... There you go. That's golf. Gotcha. How's that? That is... I think that's going to be better, yeah. Okay. Let's go with that. All right, you're locked in. I'm going to head over. Great. I've still got a roaster looking great. Sounds good. Let me get clear of everything here. All right. It'll take a few minutes. Okay.
All right, Houston followed all of that and copy our final config. Big picture call for all crew. We are 2 minutes from a 14-minute LOS. We are go to push with the nominal procedure. Frank, we are in block 6, step 27 for Steve.
Session copies, block 6, step 27 for Steve.
Affirm. Frank, you are prime IV.
Copy, Jenny. Thanks so much.
Okay, Frank, I'm going to start working my way over. Make sure I'm clear of Woody's tether and the radiator.
And you just heard Ground IV here in Mission Control Houston pass on the control of IV position over to Frank Rubio inside the International Space Station. And she did that because we have an LOS, about a 6-minute LOS, 8-minute LOS coming up here. And again, that is a loss of signal.
I'll put fingers on rows of pin slots mounted to the inside and outside of the root beam structure. When on the aft side of the mod kit, avoid contacting legacy blanket boxes and protruding trunnions.
Understand.
Okay, and then the cautions have to do with loads and rates on structure. Any questions on that?
No questions.
Okay, and so you are translating to position on the left side of the mounting bracket for IROSA install.
I agree.
After positioning Woody Hoberg to the mounting bracket with the IROSA, Stephen Bowen is now in translation to head over to the far side of the mounting bracket himself, and they'll prepare for the IROSA install.
All right, that's what I'm doing.
And this begins that LOS period. You're seeing a live view inside the International Flight Station control room. Again, we have about an 8-minute LOS, and that's going to be for audio and visual happening here. The flight control team here in Mission Control Houston taking the time now to get a restroom break in. But don't worry, again, that ground IV, Jenny Gibbons, passed over control to the International Space Station, where IV Frank Rubio is walking the duo through the next steps. We had last visuals of NASA astronaut Stephen Bowen translating over to that left side of the mounting bracket. Again, once he is there, he will be close to Woody Hoberg, who has the IROSA in hand, and they'll be at that work site where they will install the IROSA for that 1B power channel upgrade. Currently on your screen, you had a view of the International Space Station, and you see that far left of the screen is where we're installing today. The duo on June 9th, just last week, installed that IROSA on the 1A power channel, and we will be installing the IROSA today on the 1B power channel, just the opposite side of where they worked last week. Today's spacewalk is being conducted by Expedition 69 spacewalkers, flight engineers, NASA astronauts Woody Hoberg and Stephen Bowen. Today, Stephen Bowen is EV2 while Woody Hoberg is EV1. The duo switched roles from last week, where Stephen Bowen was EV1 and Woody Hoberg was EV2. Today is Woody Hoberg's second spacewalk, while it is the 10th for Stephen Bowen. With this spacewalk, Bowen ties most spacewalks by a U.S. astronaut with Michael Lopez Alegria, Bob Behnken, Peggy Whitson, and Chris Cassidy. Bowen has accumulated 60 hours and 22 minutes of spacewalking time in his previous 9 EVAs, or spacewalks. Woody Hoberg has a previous 6 hours and 3 minutes of spacewalking time. Again, you have live coverage today of the 265th spacewalk in support of space station assembly, maintenance, and upgrades. This is the 8th spacewalk from the space station in 2023 and the 6th spacewalk for Expedition 69.
「下载中天新闻网 App 抽奖拿好康，小七咖啡很多人都有抽到，下一个幸运者可能就是你。国立海洋科技博物馆门票1张，位在基隆的国立海洋科技博物馆，最棒的亲子一日游室内景点，快来试试手气哦！下载中天新闻网 App 参加抽奖。新北水岸河滨自行车租借优惠券，平日租借只要5折，立刻下载中天新闻网 App 参加抽奖，就有机会5折畅游新北水岸。宜兰苏澳立桨冲浪体验优惠券，你有玩过立桨吗？没有的话，今年夏天不妨赶快体验一下，快来抽9折券。旺币最高一次抽到300枚旺币，累积足额可以换快点购折价券。下载中天新闻网 App 后，输入推荐代码，任选一个账号注册，填写完资料，来到中天复古乐园戳戳乐，上面5项大奖项等你抽，赶快来下载中天新闻网 App 抽奖拿好康。